I was talking to another like runway model a few podcasts ago, and she was saying like she's just too confused with all these, you know, beauty pageants that are going on, and some of them don't even have meaning. Like in the country now, it's crazy. Like they would be Miss Tuesday. There might be Miss Tuesday happening tomorrow. So, I mean, it's kind of I don't want to say it's losing a bit of meaning when it's too saturated with too many titles and you don't know what's what.
Yeah.
So how would you describe like Miss Kenya USA, and what are some of the responsibilities that comes with that title?
Yeah. So as Miss Kenya USA, the first thing is that you're a global ambassador. So we represent Kenya, and then we represent the diaspora in the United States. And so this platform is really a service. So number one, you're not doing it because it's a job or just a hobby. It's a service. You are representing, you're a role model for so many young women. You represent not only beauty, but what do you have to offer to your community as a service? What type of platform are you promoting? What is your ambition? What is your legacy? So it's really about your legacy as a global ambassador.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
You're done?
That's
oh yeah, okay, I understand. Like, but what are some like of the responsibilities? Because you have this title, and I'm guessing, how often does it like happen?
Once a year.
Once a year?
Yeah, so the competition is once a year. And then each month your commitment is to do one service activity.
Which has been assigned already to you, or?
It can be assigned to you, or it can be something that you have interest in, something that you're passionate about.
By service, what exactly do you mean?
So for example, I work with a group called One Vibe Africa.
Oh yeah.
You've heard of them?
I saw that on your Instagram when I was just doing like my research on you and stuff.
Yeah. So they are an organization who is based in the U.S. But is here in Kisumu. And what they do is they promote the arts and education among disadvantaged youth. So youth who have been orphaned, youth who have been neglected. They have a center called Young Generation Center. And they expose children to the arts and then also teach them entrepreneurship. And so the initiative that I've been involved in is driven to promote fashion and tailoring in the youth. So to teach them skills and then how to take their creativity and then turn it into a business.
So you've been, is that what brought you here in the first time?
In December.
Yeah, was it in December?
Yeah.
Or otherwise you had no business coming back
I mean,
home,
I have
right?
family here.
But,
that's a big obligation.
You know how diaspora people are.
No.
You know how they are.
You have to be close to your family.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's one of the service that you'd say that's like your major focus right now?
Yes, that's my main focus.
Okay, interesting. In New York or in the States, in the diaspora, are there some other kind of like responsibilities that come with the title or no? I'm still trying to figure out exactly. To understand.
What is your job?
No, I mean, I know you have all these other things, but just specifically for that Miss Kenya USA, I don't want it to be like that brief and then now we're talking about like your love life and everything else.
Oh, we're going to talk about my love life.
Oh yes,
it's about the conversation.
The 4 pillars of life. Love, happiness, health. We will get there.
Yes.
So responsibilities, you've talked of service, right?
Yes.
Is there any other thing that happens in the diaspora apart from just that main beauty pageant that you'd say comes with a
responsibility? So there's always so many things going on, especially since New York has recently been the new hub for Kenya Airways.
Oh yeah.
So as part
I saw you were you at the launch?
I was at the dinner for the
dinner?
launch. Yes.
Oh, at the dinner for the launch. Yeah.
I had class during the lunch, so I couldn't go.
You had what?
Class.
You had classes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't skip classes to go to the launch, but
tell me about that then.
Just representing, being one of the ambassadors there during when Brand Kenya came as well, talking about how to engage the diaspora to Kenyans and to the people in the United States.
So how's that supposed to work? Tell me about it.
Um,
Don't highlight on these things. It's just like, I want to know how. Yeah.
So it's about just engaging and talking to people, getting to know people,
Because this is a good example right here,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Like, let's say you're in the diaspora
Yeah.
and I'm in Kenya, right?
Yes.
So what kind of conversations are you?
Are we having about the U.S. or about Kenya?
No, like what you just said, like what you're representing during the dinner.
Yes.
What you're doing during the dinner. You said you just you said you engage what?
You engage people in conversation about
Yeah.
maybe things they don't know about Kenya or about Kenyans in America. So at the dinner, there's people who are there from all around the world.
Oh, so it's your job to actually.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So sometimes people have misconceptions about what Kenya is like. How can you be
Like terrorism?
terrorism? Yes.
Okay.
Like poverty and.
But are they
You-
lying? Are they
Tho-
misconceptions?
There's no. Those things are true, but I think that's just a small part of the picture. Yeah.
Sex tourism?
Those things are there.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we should downplay those issues. I think those are very like youth unemployment. That's a big issue.
There are
that
no
I'm very-
jobs. There are no jobs.
That's one thing I'm very passionate about, and that's why entrepreneurship is something that's very close to my heart. Because I think that's the best way, not the best way, but one of the ways that you can engage youth to prevent them from being at risk for that, those consequences of youth unemployment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there, apart from the service that you're doing, like a
Yeah.
task that's assigned to you, are there like personal projects that you think you'd be able to, or you want to initiate or just even start? And
So
because the way you're saying that you're passionate about, sorry to interrupt
No,
you.
you're
I
fine,
keep
fine.
being told that I
That's
interrupt my guests a lot when they're talking.
that's fine.
So is like the way you've just mentioned,
Yeah.
things that you are already passionate about and things that you do on a daily. Maybe
Yes.
into health and everything.
Yes.
Isn't that like something that you can just take an initiative of,
Yeah, actually, I was here in December, and one of the things I did was I collaborated with, her name is Rose. She has a group called Rose Fit. And so we did a fundraiser where we taught different workouts to raise money for Youth Football League.
Oh.
Yeah, so
And how did that go?
it was excellent. So I taught one class. There was boxing, there was yoga, there was, I think there was another class. Oh, yeah, strength and conditioning. And so people...
Like you box as well, or you just...
I didn't box. I just taught my class.
Oh,
But people who bought tickets to the event
yeah.
had the opportunity
To come and just
yeah.
engage. It's like a
Engage.
charity thing, so it's
Yeah.
fun, but you get to...
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my chance to do something that was another thing that I was passionate about. And also it's also bringing in that service aspect because I'm using my talent as a way to
Exactly.
still offer service.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the boys from the football league, they came, they participated, they had a good time, and we got to know them. We talked about our stories, we talked about their stories, so it was a very, very great event.